Hello again. It's been a really long time since I've recorded a video. I don't know what this video is even gonna be. I think I'm just gonna fucking yap about shit that's been bothering me for like a really long fucking time. Um, I don't look the greatest. I haven't showered in like 3 days. I'm doing my best, y'all. Alright? I think that's all we really can do in this fucking political climate in the state of this world. Um, if you hear the TV running in the background, I don't give a shit. You can ignore it, please and thank you. Um, so much has happened in the past few months since like Christmas of like last year. And I think I'm just gonna talk about it because I neglected the fuck out of this channel. Okay, let's be honest. That was never my intention, and I think I'm gonna get back into the swing of things again because I enjoy doing this. Um, but the next few videos are not gonna be positive, like I promised. I lied. I'm so sorry. Um, the next video is either gonna be a story time about how Kid Cudi's fucking niece doxed me back in like 2023, or it's because I promised y'all on TikTok that because y'all blew the fuck up out of those videos, and now everyone just knows me as that guy who got doxed by Lottie. Not for my art, not for nothing. Just that dude that got doxed by Kid Cudi's niece, who's a lolicon. So uh, I'm still gonna talk about that because I promised y'all I have the evidence and everything. It's just gonna be a longer video, and I want to put as much effort into it as possible. Uh, so that's why it's taking me so long. But the other video I might upload is just a compilation of every traumatic event I've ever been through. I might redo that video though because I think I deleted it on accident after literally editing. I've recorded 2 hours worth of footage, and I've been editing it for a month, and I think I accidentally deleted it. Um, so that's great. Um, I started getting harassed by Lottie again on Twitter. Um, but she deleted, like, she made a whole thread about me and she deleted it. But I screenshotted it before she could delete it, or other people did, and sent it to me. By the way, like 12 other people have come out and said that she doxed them too, and like similar shit. So that's so awesome. I got kicked out like 3 times. A lot of shit has happened. Um, I'm finally moving back in to my grandmother's house. Uh, but I just want to sit down and talk about the state of the world. I'm probably not going to edit this much, being so honest, because it's September 1st, not 1989, and this is my digital diary entry. That's probably the only day I can make that joke for the next year, because it is September 1st. And in 2025, Be More Chill made a comeback because they canonized Rich and Michael. No one saw that shit coming. Not fucking me. I've been a boyfriend's stan since like 2011. But maturing is realizing that Rich has literally been flirting with Michael the entire musical, and I was just too fucking stupid to see it because the boyfriend's joke was like right there. Um, but Rich has quickly become one of my favorite characters in the musical now, uh, because I rewatched it and it was peak. It was peak as hell. It brought me back to like 2017, man. Um, and that was awesome. I enjoyed myself today, just rotting in bed watching Be More Chill content. Uh, but I'm gonna get into like the touchy subject stuff now. So obviously there was a new school shooting. It's America. That's not a surprise. It's just unfortunate. Um, this time the shooter was transgender, and that's not even true. The shooter was a detransitioner and also a neo-Nazi and a white supremacist. If you genuinely believe that all trans people are violent school shooters, get the fuck off my page right fucking now. Um, that's stupid as fuck, and you're stupid as fuck if you believe that, because 1% of the population in whole around the world is trans. Approximately like 0.7% of the United States is trans. 0.7% of the entire United States. There have only been three or four transgender school shooters in the past 10 years. Longer than that, actually. Um, so by that standard, if all trans people are violent shooters, all priests are child touchers? I don't think so. But you know why? Because that would be really disrespectful to all the Christians out there. And I don't disrespect whole groups of people because that's fucking stupid. That's fucking mental. Are you dead ass right now? I have Christian family. That's like me saying, oh, like 25% of like churches have like a PDF file problem. So therefore, all my family that's Christian, which is fucking like all of them basically because I'm a Floridian. That's like me saying, oh, most if not all my family are PDF files now because there's a problem within the Christian community, I guess, with like their priests, their leaders, like being, you know, that's like me saying all men are rapists because men hurt women like all the fucking time. Um, that's like me saying all men are murderers because most violent crime, just in general, is committed by white, heterosexual, cisgendered men over the age of like 25. That's a genuine statistic. Why are we judging an entire group of people based off of the actions of one person? Not even a transgender person, by the way, a detransitioner who was a neo Nazi, a white supremacist. And you know, the saddest part is, motherfuckers are still saying thoughts and prayers when the victims died while praying because they were in a Catholic school. Children are dying, and you're using it as an excuse to marginalize and oppress people further instead of trying to save and actually protect children. You know why? Because fucking MAGA and Republicans, it's never been about kids. I've been saying this since fucking 2020, and y'all called me fucking crazy. But here we are, y'all being my family mostly. Here we fucking are. How'd thoughts and prayers work out for you now? Are we great yet? Are we great yet? And it's just like, it's absurd to me that SSRIs, like mood stabilizers, are being blamed right now. Why the fuck? Side rant. Why the fuck is RFK Jr., you know, the motherfucker that had a brain worm for like 10 months, longer than that? Why is he the head of the Department of Health? Like a quarter of his brain was eaten by a worm. Why the fuck is he in charge of anything, for that matter? It usually is at approximately 2:35 a.m. every night, every morning, that I realize how fucking cooked we are as a society. I didn't get the good at math autism. I got the pattern recognition autism. I'm placing a prediction, and I think y'all know where this is going. This is my version of thoughts and prayers. Okay? This is clots and prayers. You know where this is going. 6 months max. 6 months max. If that happens in 6 months max, let's be liberal here, 8 months. If it happens before the end of 2026, I will start believing in God again and going to church every Sunday. That's on video now. That's on writing. That's on the internet, immortalized forever. If it happens, 8 months max. If it happens sooner, God is good. God is great. If it happens, um, I'm a believer. If it happens, okay, should have happened sooner. However, I'm not gonna fucking complain. All right. Um, more thoughts and not clots is, why does it feel like everything bad is happening as soon as it's my turn to be an adult? And I know that that sentiment is shared, like, with most people that are like 18 to 19 now, like most people my age. I didn't vote for this. I didn't get a chance to vote for this. I was 17 when he was elected, and I don't feel like I have a future now. And I didn't even get a say in anything. I had so many plans. I had so many plans. It's just hard, I guess. Because, like, what can I do? Right? I know that's such, like, a defeatist mentality. And I try my best to, like, not think like that anymore. Because overall, my life has been on an upwards incline. But shit like this, I just, like, I can't. Oh, well, I'm not political. I fucking hate that shit. Yeah, you're not political because you can afford not to be. You're privileged enough to the point where this shit doesn't affect you. You want a fucking medal for not being political? My existence shouldn't be political. The fact that I want to marry a man shouldn't be political. Because who fucking cares? Why does that matter so fucking much? A quote that I heard from an anime that I watched 3 years ago always stuck with me. And it's this. Something along the lines of this. The thing we choose to hate most in this world and we pick love. It just really, I guess, I don't know. Stuff has been being put into perspective for me a lot lately. Um, Especially after finding the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. The thought that I'll never legally be able to rectify that is just not fair. And before you fucking assholes in the comments, oh, life's not fair, I know that. But there's a difference between life not being fair and life not even giving you the chance to make anything fair. I don't know if that makes sense. But having that choice, that option, that thing you've always wanted right in front of you, and just as you're about to reach that door and open it, someone from the other side comes and just slams it right back in your face and locks it. And now you're just sat there waiting for someone to unlock that door again. And I know that, like, oh, Cody, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The fact that my right to marriage is up for debate, my right, my self expression to legally be recognized with the person that I love most in the world, the fact that that's even up for debate is astonishing to me. The fact that any God given freedoms being up for debate is diabolical as fuck to me. I've been waiting so long to finally feel like myself, to finally feel like I found my place in the world. And as soon as I start being able to feel like I'm not out of place, the things that make me me are now being demonized publicly, in mass, by people that don't even know what it's like to be someone like me. It's just, it's scary because no one wants to listen anymore. No one wants to listen and understand and learn because then they realize that they're inherently wrong. And for some fucking reason, and I know that this is a generalization, I just said we can't generalize people, but in my experience, my parents, people my parents' age and older, like 35 and older, none of y'all are willing to just learn. None of y'all are willing to just listen to younger people or other people in general and just understand them. And here's the thing, even if you don't understand it, you don't have to understand someone to just respect them and move on. What changed? Like, when did that change? I remember when I was a kid, when I was like 3, 4, 5, 6, until quarantine. Quarantine is when things really changed for the first time, man. Like 2018 to 2020 is when things started to change for the worse, with like basic empathy and human decency and respect. That's, I think, when there was this weird switch. And there were probably signs before 2018, but that for me was like when I started to realize like people fucking suck. Like, what happened to just talking? What happened to when you don't understand something, just asking and listening? Like, what happened to that, man? Cuz now it's like, now my fucking grandmother might watch Fox News and see that they're fucking talking about like trans people being demonic and inherently bad. And she might start to build resentment towards me, hypothetically, right? Like, why are older people so, they get so angry when they're wrong? And it's like, it's so obvious that they're wrong, but they still won't admit it, and they'll just like place the blame on you. I just, why don't people in general, like, why don't we just like listen to each other anymore? Just ask questions, educate each other. Like, now it's seen as this like disrespect to like educate someone on something. And the fact that there are so many people, like even in my comment sections on Instagram, nobody can tell what I am because I keep it pretty vague. I don't give a fuck if people think I'm trans, but like in Florida, I I don't talk about it a lot on social media. This is really the only page I talk about being trans on because I'm trying to be like stealth because I live in fuck ass Florida, okay? My existence is up for debate like every single day here. Um so great feeling. It's just so tiring because even on like especially on like Instagram, on TikTok, on everything, constantly. The day I turned 18, it went from oh you were groomed to oh you're a groomer. And people just blatantly flat out calling me a pedophile for being trans. Or like if they didn't know that I was trans, it would be like, "Oh, you're a pedophile because you're a queer." Straight up. Not even joking. And as someone who was literally sexually assaulted at the age of 2 years old by a grown ass man, that's fucking infuriating to me. Because that's why no one takes that word seriously anymore. That's one of the main reasons, right? People just don't care anymore. No one wants to, I don't know. I think it all comes back to like no one having empathy anymore, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that's really all it comes down to. Uh it's just exhausting, you know. When I was 16 or 17, I was 16. Um I got into a fight with my mom, and to cool off, I walked to the gas station near our place to go grab like a six pack of Red Bulls because I needed to do that anyways. I was out of them. And I put on my mini backpack because that was where my wallet was. And I had a little Protect Trans Kids pin. And if I can find a picture of when I was 16, I'll put it on the screen. But I looked 12, okay? At a red light, as I was crossing the crosswalk, some guy in a beat up red truck starts like screaming and hollering at me from behind his wheel. And I just like ignored it or whatever. Um, but then he grabbed something out of his glove box in the passenger side, and I saw like, the handle of like a handgun because my mom has one, obviously. And he started to get out of his car. And the only thing that saved me from being killed that day was the light turning green and people honking at him. I bought my Red Bulls, walked back home, and by that time, as soon as I stepped in the door, I had realized, oh, that's why. Because as I was walking, that was facing his direction. And I told my mom, and I think that was the day she genuinely stopped being transphobic because I had processed it and I wasn't even shocked. I was just like, oh yeah, I was almost just killed at the crosswalk. And she was like, I'm fucking, what? And I was like, oh yeah, some guy just like, pretty sure just tried to shoot me because he saw my trans flag pin. Because it said protect trans kids. And my mom was just, she was just like freaking out. She was like, oh my fucking God, what? And she was like, did you get the guy? I was like, no, I didn't get the guy's license plate. I was fucking, walking. Like, I didn't even think about it. And she was like, well, you don't seem phased. That's fucking crazy. And I was like, yeah, because shit like this happens every single day. If I would have died then, I would have, well, another number, another statistic. And by next week, nobody would have fucking remembered me. Which leads right back to the gun thing. Because yes, most people that commit violent crimes with guns have mental health issues. However, they wouldn't have been able to commit those crimes if they didn't have the gun in the first place. We need common sense gun laws. That's why they're called common sense gun laws. I'm kind of a hillbilly myself. I love guns. I think that we should have the right to carry them. However, even my uncles agree. And my uncles are like, one of them at least, is like pretty conservative. But he loves me. He fucks with me. We fuck with each other. We fucks with each other, He's like my homeboy, kinda. But he was the first one in my family to be like, we need to do mental health assessments before allowing people to buy guns. We need to have them do like 3 mental health assessments, in fact. And I was like, I fucking agree. Because I hate the argument of, oh, it's not the guns that kill people, it's the people. It's both! They wouldn't have been able to kill that many people without the gun. And if they never existed in the first place, the crime would have never been committed. It's both. The gun is still at. I find it so baffling that that argument is so popular because it's like that crime would not have been committed if that person didn't have a gun. Therefore, the gun was what killed people because it fired the bullet. It's an inanimate object. It can't grow legs, walk to a school, and shoot 14 kids and kill a few professors or teachers. A human being picked up a weapon, being a gun, and killed those people using a gun. But no, it's not the gun that killed the people. It's not the bullet that the gun shot. You fucking schizo. It was the person. Oh, and we're on the human rights watch list in like every other state, every other country other than the United States of fucking America. But Taylor Swift just got engaged. I'm just so tired, man. Like sometimes I forget that there's a point. You know, I got kicked out of school for owing $75 because of a charge that was their fault that I didn't even fucking owe. And in 2 days, I have to go back to my fucking college and fight with the fact that they charged me for books I didn't fucking order. I haven't been able to go to school and further my education for months now, since like last year, because of a fucking decision they made. That's the state of our world right now. I can't go to school because I owe $75. That's not even my fault. I love everything. I love everything. And then let's not even. I fucking hate tourists in Florida. You fucking bitches are the reason that I haven't been able to get a job for 3 years. The job market is so flooded right now. It's. I need to get out of here. And I can't even afford to do that because I can't even get a fucking income. Like, I'm so cooked. My only hope is that I'm able to get fast FAFSA and like scholarships so that I can just take the out of state fees in the ass and owe the government like $50,000 with like a loan or something and just say fuck it and just get the fuck out of here and just live in a dorm for a while before I'm able to. I don't know what the fuck the point of this video was in the first place. I just wanted to talk, I guess. I haven't been able to see my therapist in months. So, I guess I'll end the video on a positive note, you know. When I was 16, I didn't see myself living to this age. I thought I'd be dead by now because I just couldn't fucking take it anymore. That's how bad my life was. And I'm not going to get into that today. It's 3 in the morning, 2:59. So it's 3 a.m. and I have to wake up at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Um, shower. I need to do that. Fucking, I'm gonna wash my face because testosterone has been fucking me up. You can't see it on this podcast camera, but I have acne everywhere. Mostly on my arms though, and my back. Didn't expect that. But one of my aunts is taking me to get coffee before I follow up with the hotel that I applied to. So wish me luck. I'm definitely I'm not gonna edit this fucking video. I'm just gonna upload it and I don't know. I guess this is my way of venting my frustrations. Because I also know that a lot of people feel the same way that I do. Um, I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come, even in just the past 2 years. Um, Going on testosterone is one of the main reasons as to why my life is a lot better now. I'm a lot less angry. I'm a lot less depressed. I'm overall much happier, and I'm very proud of how far I've come with my mental health. I have the most beautiful, amazing boyfriend in the whole world, who I know is like the one. Um, I would have never imagined myself getting here. I have the best friend in like the entire world. Bowie, if you somehow see this, I miss you, and I'm actually so proud of you that you got into that college that you really wanted to get into. Um, I miss you, bro. It's been a minute. It's it's gonna go up from here. I know that. It just sometimes is really hard to see the end of the tunnel. Um, but I'm just going day by day. Just going day by day, seeing where the wind takes me. Uh, I'm doing the best I can, and that's all that matters. The best you can is good enough. Optimist, Radiohead. You can try your best. You can try your best. The best you can is good enough. And if no one's told you today, I'm proud of you. Okay? I fucking know how hard it is. Trust me. You're doing okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. It's only up from here. We can do it. We just gotta love each other and ourselves, and we can do it. I'm gonna go to bed now after I upload this. Love y'all. Thank you for supporting me so far. I promise I will upload more. I'm doing my best. Story time soon, hopefully. That's about it.